Welcome back to Fandom Frenzy. Okay, today we're strapping in. We're doing a deep dive into the Argentinian series, the Eternaut.
Oh, yeah. Chillin' stuff.
Totally chilling. We've got, like, a lot to unpack here, but, enough to get you totally hooked without spoiling the big shocks.
Right. Let you experience those fresh.
Exactly. So get ready for a familiar world turning pretty terrifying.
And, what grabs you straight away is the cast. Just incredible talent.
Mm-hmm.
Ricardo Darín, who plays Juan Salvo. He's not just the lead. He's kind of the heart of it all.
Yeah, I know who you mean. He's been in some great films.
Exactly. And his performance here, it's that, quiet strength. An ordinary guy facing just unbelievable stuff.
It really grounds it, doesn't it? Makes the crazy stuff feel more real somehow.
Yeah, totally. And then you've got Carla Peterson as Elena, his ex-wife.
Right. And she's not just, waiting to be saved.
No, not at all. There's this real determination there, grit. You see how vital that strength is when everything just falls apart?
It feels really authentic, Their relationship amidst all that chaos.
Yeah.
Speaks volumes about the casting.
Definitely. And it's not just them. The whole ensemble. Cesar Troncoso as Favale, Andrea Pietra as Anna.
Yeah, the whole group feels believable.
Totally. They create this, tapestry of different people just thrown into this impossible situation. Each actor brings their own unique shade of fear and, resilience.
You really get invested. You want them to make it.
You absolutely do.
Okay, so let's paint the picture a bit. No big spoilers, promise.
Okay.
We're in Buenos Aires. It's supposed to be like a normal summer.
Right.
Hot.
Typical day.
Then, bam, out of nowhere, this weird, toxic snow starts falling.
And it's not just snow. It's, instantly lethal.
Yeah, it's such a sudden, brutal shift. 1 minute everything's fine, the next.
Life is just ripped away. That's what's so effective early on, I think, the sheer speed of it.
Right. 1 minute they're playing cards.
Casual get-together, the next, people are literally dying outside. It throws you, the viewer, right into that same panic.
Total confusion and terror. And it makes you ask, how do you even start to deal with that? Something so bizarre.
Exactly. And the show doesn't just hand you the answers. The snow, it's not just cold, it's corrosive.
Yeah, it eats through stuff, which is way creepier.
It is. It's this immediate, deadly puzzle. No one knows what it is. That's the hook, right? That central mystery.
Definitely. You're just constantly thinking, what is this stuff?
Precisely. And then, as things unfold, we follow Juan. He's desperate to find Elena and their daughter, Clara. They got separated when it all started.
And that suit he makes. His resourcefulness.
Right. That makeshift protective suit. What does that tell you? It's pure survival instinct kicking in.
It really is. That primal drive, protect your family.
It's almost inspiring in a really dark way, seeing him figure that out, MacGyvering it together.
Yeah, totally. It shows that even when everything's gone, that will to live, to protect, it's still there.
And you start seeing this small group form, survivors banding together.
Different skills, different viewpoints.
Yeah, trying to make sense of this new world. You see them trying to figure out how to function in total chaos.
It's like watching people forced together under, the worst pressure imaginable.
Yeah.
What drives that, do you think? Sticking together like that?
Well, shared thread, right. But also just needing connection. Trying to find some order.
Yeah, maybe. That card game scene really kicks it off, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Power goes out, phones die, then the snow.
And their first reaction is just disbelief. This can't be happening.
Until Russo steps outside.
Right. And then it's just sheer panic.
That moment is so stark. Reality just shatters. They know it's life or death. They're trapped.
Totally trapped. And Juan's focus shifts immediately. Find his family.
Yeah, despite the danger everywhere, that personal mission, it really drives those early episodes, makes it all hit harder for us watching.
And then there's that little glimmer. The old tech's still working.
Ah, the radio. Yeah.
That's like this tiny thread of hope, isn't it? A possible lifeline, if anyone's even out there to hear it.
What does that suggest, though? That old stuff works, but new stuff doesn't.
Good question. It makes you think this isn't just like a storm or something natural.
Exactly. It hints the nature of the threat is weird. Something specific is happening. You need to understand that to survive, maybe.
Initially, it feels like the snow itself is the enemy, this relentless, invisible killer.
Right. Just everywhere.
But you start to get this feeling, don't you, that there's something behind the snow.
Something bigger, something maybe intentional. It doesn't feel random.
No, it really doesn't. Which raises the question, how fast do these ordinary people adapt? They see this horror, and almost instantly they start learning the rules.
It's that survival instinct again, right? But also, like, rapid learning under fire. They basically become experts in this nightmare world overnight.
It says a lot about resilience, I think.
Yeah.
Human capacity to just cope.
Definitely. And then you get the guy in the yellow suit.
Oh, yeah. Creepy.
Wow.
Super creepy.
Totally unsettling. Who is that? What's their deal?
Right? Just throws another layer of mystery on everything. Amps up the suspense.
Massively. And what about Juan's visions, the fire and warfare stuff?
That's so weird.
Yeah.
It feels disconnected from the snow threat, but clearly important.
Yeah, what do you make of those? Flashbacks? Something else?
Could be flashbacks, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Some past trauma we don't know about yet.
Yeah.
Or maybe premonitions, like he senses something bigger coming.
Intriguing, right. It definitely hints there's more to Juan's story and maybe the whole situation.
Yeah, there's layers there.
Yeah.
And then the bugs.
Oh, God, the giant spider bug.
Nightmare fuel. Seriously. That shifts things, doesn't it?
Big time. It goes from this, like, invisible environmental threat to something tangible, something you can see, something you can fight. Maybe.
But also just utterly alien and terrifying.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder, what else is out there? Where did they come from? Are they connected to the snow?
So many questions. And it broadens the scope of the danger. Plus, you start seeing that tension within the group, too.
Or that mistrust. Like, strange things happen, people react differently.
Exactly. And that suspicion, wondering who you can actually trust, that can be just as deadly as the bugs or the snow.
Erodes that cooperation they need.
For sure. So, bottom line for everyone listening, should they watch The Eternaut?
Oh, absolutely. 100% yes.
Enthusiastic.
Look, if you like post-apocalyptic stories, but you want something with, like, real atmosphere and mystery.
And strong characters.
Yes. Compelling characters you actually care about. Not just action scene after action scene. This is for you.
And the setting, Buenos Aires, it feels fresh, you know? Different from the usual ruined American city.
Totally. Gives it a unique flavor. Fantastic Argentinian cast, too.
It's intense, keeps you guessing. It really builds that dread. It's a show that trusts you to piece things together slowly.
Season 2 is confirmed.
Perfect time to jump in then.
Exactly. Get caught up now. Trust us, you'll be thinking about this one long after you finish.
Definitely. What stuck with you the most from these early bits? What mystery has got its hooks in you?
For me, it's probably the layers of the threat.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's not just the snow. It feels like there's something behind it. And those creatures are just, wow.
Yeah.
And Juan's visions. I really, really want to know what they mean. It's such a good hook.
They're definitely compelling threads, aren't they?
Huh?
The show does a great job planting those seeds early on. Makes you want to keep watching to figure it all out.
Well, there you have it. Our little deep dive into the first chilling moments of The Eternaut.
Just a taste.
Just a taste. We've touched on the cast, the terrifying setup, some of those big questions that pop up, all without ruining the major twists.
Hopefully we've sparked your curiosity.
Yeah, we really hope you'll check it out. It's fantastic, gripping TV.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. What mysteries grab you?
We'd love to hear.
Thanks for tuning into Fandom Frenzy. This is where we get into the shows and movies that, get us buzzing.
Keep us talking.
Exactly. Until next time, keep that fandom spirit alive.